Hello, YouTube Pipers. Double O Pipe here, trying to find the camera wherever it is. So I'll just kind of look around. Once again, my Savinelli Bing's favorite. And this time I filled it with Captain Black Royal. Hope everybody's doing fine. I forgot why. I forgot why I was making one. I guess it's because it's Saturday and I haven't made one this week. What have I been doing? I forgot to show you my beverage. Captain Black Royal's not bad either. I would say I like all three of those pretty much. Velvet, Captain Black Royal, and Carter Hall. My Carter Hall bowl that should last me a while. About to run out of my Denny Cools, so I'm gonna have to order some of those. I did finish the caricature. I showed y'all that last time and said I was going to put it on Facebook and see what my friend had to say about it. He ignored me all week, so I put it as my background picture. You have your icon and a background picture. I put it as my background picture. Still ignored me. So I put it as my icon. So I've got that drawing as my icon and my background. If you don't see that, you're pretty blind. That was about 3 days ago. Still ignoring me. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to say what he feels because I don't know. I was kind of hoping he would get in touch and say, I'd like to have that. But he didn't. So it's amongst all my drawings over there. I've been working on another one. A guy has a shaved head. First one I did was kind of close. Second one I did, he looked like that bald guy in Lost. So I knew that wasn't going to work. Excuse me, so I'm still working on that. That one's going to go in a package. When I get it ready, I can finish taping up that package and getting it ready for the post office next week. Yesterday all day I was thinking it was Thursday. So when I got it this morning, I was shocked that it was Saturday. I have, since the last, well, since the flood prior to the last flood, which is maybe almost 2 years ago now, the dehumidifier that's under the house, which is encased with that plastic, was flooded, and it destroyed that dehumidifier. So for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, the house has not had a dehumidifier under there, which can be detrimental to the wood, because I know the humidity under there was around 80%, because the guy came out yesterday to install a new one. And he said, well, I can show you. Where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. This, well, how about that? In a day, it's taken it down to 61%. Can you see that? It's 84 degrees under the house, and the humidity, which yesterday was 84%, is what he said. It's now down to 61%. And it's supposed to be held within 50 and 55 degrees. Not degrees, percent. So it's really cutting that humidity down pretty good. So I looked at the news. And I think it's the second storm of the season is headed straight to us. It's going to hit the Gulf, turn, and then come, and the way it's got it on the map, it's going to stall out here in front of Charleston for about 2 days. So, not looking forward to that. That machine under the house was pretty dang expensive. And if we get flooded, I'm going to have to put a new one in week after next. Jeez. I guess I should have waited another week to have it installed. Oh, me. Oh, well. As I always say, it's all in God's hands. Whatever it is, it's His will, and I'll accept it and just move on. It just struck me as funny, that's all. I've been getting up in the morning and typing away. I want to get all the stories I've written in the past together with a unifying narrative. So that's what I'm doing every morning, is just typing away, let the words flow, let the memories come. The one about the bubble gum was the funniest one that's come to me since doing that. And nothing's come since that was worth talking about like that one was. I love that memory. I was such a dummy. And it just reminded me of my cousins and how they thought that I was pretty darn slow. One of the girls, because I was from England, they had heard that English people get a free banister which is a lawyer, to help them if they have to go to court, if they don't have the money. Well, we were standing on the front porch, and I was leaning on the banister. And I don't know what made her start saying this, but she said, "You know, Ricky, if you were still in England, you could get a free banister." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Yeah, a free banister. You can get one of those. Oh, you don't have to pay for it." And I just got upset because she kept making fun of me. So I ran home and I said, "Mama, why is she telling me I can get a free banister?" And she looked at me and she said, "Don't listen to her. She's probably heard about a free barrister, which is totally different from a banister. In England, just because you're from England, she's just making fun of you. She's playing with you, that's all. Don't let it upset you. Go back over there and just take it." A free banister. I was thinking about the job I had too, the pharmacy job I had over at the hospital. And there was one girl there. I always meant to tell her, "Oh man, I appreciated that. That felt so good." But she would always come over and look over my shoulder, so that when she looked over, she would press her breast against my arm. You sense, chills up and down my spine because it was so soft. One of these days I'm gonna have to tell her that I sure appreciated that because I needed that during the day. I don't know what brought that out. The strangest thoughts are coming to me these days. I don't know if it's because I'm at the age I am and I'm looking at that part of my life instead of what's behind me. And I'm just thinking there are some things that I just wish I had told people, especially when they provided me with a little bit of pleasure and joy. I don't know whether she meant to do that or whether it was unconscious that she did that. I don't know. All I can remember is how soft that was. Maybe I'm just getting to be a dirty old man. What you think? I've been lighting a pipe every day now for a while, and I don't get on to share it. So maybe I'm getting addicted. I don't know. Just enjoying it. As you can tell, I don't really have anything to say. I just felt like it was time to get on, share a pipe, share a bowl, share a beverage, and say howdy. I hope you're enjoying your life. I figure we better enjoy it. It's all we got here on this earth. And not to enjoy it is almost a sin in itself. I'm going to continue to write away in the mornings. I spend about an hour to an hour and a half in front of the typewriter I got there. And just think back as far as I can and try and picture what happened in the background during these stories I told, and what the countryside looked like, and the yard, and where we lived, and how few people and how few cars. That road that we lived on when I was that young, you rarely saw a car on it. There was only two bridges, and both of them opened to marine traffic, which could be for a very long time if they were stacked up. And because of that, and having to wait to get off the island or onto the island, a lot of people moved away. And not many people wanted to move here because of that. Well, they made the interstate connector come across the Ashley River to connect with our island. Meaning that all marine traffic, no matter how high the mast or anything else, can get under without having to open the bridge. And after that, there was a boom in construction. And we had more people move here and more landmarks destroyed so houses could be put up. More woods, and even the bird sanctuary somebody had left and said they wanted it left in perpetuum? Meaning for ever. She left that land so that it'd be a bird sanctuary. Even that, they found a way to sell plots of land and build houses, which I thought was criminal. But once those construction folks get hold of a piece of land, no matter how big it is, it could be the size of a matchbox or even a stamp, and they're going to put a building on it. Along the street where we lived as a child, they've split lots up so they have 2 and 3 houses on them. And they go back so that there are houses behind houses. It's almost criminal. So, pretty much all the landmarks I knew growing up have disappeared. Both my grammar school was torn down and my high school was torn down recently. So the only thing left of my schooling is the college in town. And at my time at the college, we had total student body of 350 students. You knew practically everybody. Well, now it's over 3,500 students. And the main building that we had all our classes in is not really a building for classes now. The classes are all over, blocks away, and it's totally changed. Well, I bet they don't even face south anymore for chapel on Wednesdays. All right. I've been on here talking about nothing, relighting my pipe every 2 minutes. And just jabbering on about nothing. I thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for sharing a pipe with me. And maybe having a beverage. I hope you have a good Sunday tomorrow. I hope your weather is nice. Hope you don't have a storm coming through. But take care of yourselves. God bless you until the next time. Bye-bye.